What is he doing? Sound alert's supposed to be having a time then. Yes, we are back. Back with Final Fantasy IV in the Feymarsh. Specifically the mid-level. But, things have been changed a little bit. I don't know if I can just open the menu, if the game will let me. Oh, it's because I'm not clicked in, isn't it? Yeah. So, they have gained levels. Just about. Enough to give me the magic that I need to take on Asura and Leviathan. I also haven't done the Rat's Tail either, I've just remembered. Alright, once again, we are met with the three-faced being. We have no, Smokey's run away. Wait. Right. Reflect. That means now Rydia is out of the battle. Time to start unloading until Reflect wears off, which it inevitably does. Because Reflect in Final Fantasy IV is always weird. It does work or it doesn't work. There's no two ways about it. Based on edge. I wish I had image. Image is not available. Because Smoke is running away. If really can you Quake or any other kind of decent magic at that level, she would be able to power through Reflect, but she does not. So that's it. Yeah, Rosa has Blink, but it's not worth it. In this battle, it's mostly a damage race. But if I used Blink now, all that would happen is it would be wasted after 2 turns. When I can get Asura to basically do my White Mage's job for me. Sort of. But it's no guarantee about which one she'll pick. Reflect has worn off. Oh, thank you. And it's an instant cast, which is a weird thing. fight is different just depending on which version you play. Like in Picture Remaster when it first came out, you could do this battle just by overpowering Asura. You didn't have to do shit. There we go, got edge back up. Okay. It missed. Interesting. I've also just noticed effects like haste persist after death. That's something I didn't remember. I want to go down already. Yeah, in Picture Remaster, auto combat remembers defend. Memory cursor. But I tend to play without that because I'm lazy. Oh, of course, I forget Asura's health is buffed in this version from what I remember. It's a little higher than I anticipated to be. Like, I think it's just the, I want to say it's the DS/PSP sorry. DS/PC version that has the ability to change party members at a whim. So this battle has been going on for almost 10 minutes, and I still have yet to be able to get through Asura's health pool. Which may also mean that I'm still underleveled for this encounter. Also, it would be way more helpful if... Actually, I'm not entirely certain what would be more helpful. Oh no, I just realised. No, there is one more mechanic I could have used, but I haven't. Which was before Reflect went on. Okay, it should be on now. when I started this battle to put Bio onto Asura, and she would be taking leak damage. There's a lot of strategies, there's just some I'm not using for some reason. There goes Asura, thank God. Asura is actually quite beefy in terms of an encounter. No idea why. She just is. I also need the inn again. See if I can challenge Leviathan. But it's like at the moment Digimon World 3, which I'm playing for Saturday, and I'm doing some grinding for it. I'm going to have more money than I know what I'm going to do with. But also, really it doesn't have any decent thunder spells to hand. Edge has Blitz. I might be able to do it. Right, here we go, big snake. The horse is coming from behind us this time. No, put fire on him first, because everything's weak to poison in this version for some reason. There we go. He is now being sapped of health. I could put slow on. Let's challenge me for a change. But the slow strategy is mostly going to be used for the DS version. Instead, let's just make everyone more speedy. Well, I know slow is a premium strategy to Final Fantasy IV, but it can easily be played without. It's just the DS version which is not advised to play without it. Especially considering you have to take into more account of the elements from future titles in that. You have to like there's hold, slow, many abilities that the bosses don't have in other versions. going down the pan pretty quickly, though. I can do it with just these three, if necessary. Edge. Where's the wine? It's not a real HEB system, so I can kind of mess around a little bit, but not too much. Alright, can I get Rydia back into the battle and cured before anything happens? But unfortunately, Cecil is incredibly slow. Or Leviathan could be a dick. Like at the rate that this playthrough is going through, I'm imagining Rydia is going to be on the floor during the Zerimus battle again. Of course, haste to go is not an option. You cannot have haste on all. It's not a thing until... I want to say Final Fantasy V? Goes Edge. You really need to be a little bit faster. I think the multicast penalty is a little bit stiffer in this one. Also to see what these bosses can do when they're at normal speed. Which, considering I haven't done that for maybe the last couple of years, is more interesting. I just realised I have no potions. I have some diet rations. Yeah, I have very little in the way of items. Maybe I should be concerned. Oh crap, there comes Deluge. Just a second for us to cancel that again. Oh, there he goes. There's the Leviathan. Right, that's all I need to do in the land of the Eidolons. Yes, that is everything, because I don't have a reason to return here now. I'm trying to think how far I'm going to go today. I'm thinking I can get reasonably close to going to the moon for the second time, but not entirely certain. I've still got extra things to do. Look, I'm not doing Sylph Cave this year. Fuck that. I mean, I can sort of run my ass to the end now. Kind of. Sealed Cave... Oh, well, I've got the spell I need for Sealed Cave, so... Door transformed into a monster, and it actually does it this time. Good targeting video. Prepare to be slain, foul beast. Ninth dimension is reflect ability. You can kill a trapdoor without ever seeing the monster inside. Something we learned from last year's playthrough. I never see the point of doing a solo character run, it's kind of boring. Rather than just messing around with what other systems there are. But the only game I would maybe consider doing that on is Digimon World 3. For obvious reasons. It's more that, like last year I did, what was it, Cecil Naked? He had nothing but his sword. I find it's a way more interesting thing to do because it means that you have to kind of devise strategies around the fact that one of your characters has no defense. And it's also funny. To imagine a knight with all his junk hanging out. That's meant to be the epitome of the light. No, Blink works until magic gets involved. And then when magic gets involved, and also creature special abilities, yeah, it only works until then. I think the hardest one to do with that was Lunosaurus. Lunosaurus was a pain in the arse. This... I think it's all doors here, except for one, release a Chimera Brain. last door unleashes a yellow dragon. It's one of the few that you can encounter. Otherwise you're relying on egg percent to fill your bestiary. Oh, finally, she learned Kiraja. Lustrous sword. Which is worse than a defender. Statistically, anyway. Otherwise, it's a reasonably good light sword for this stage of the game. And it shows the difference between going to the Feymarsh first or here first. If you go here first, you can use the lustrous sword. If you went to the Feymarsh first and found the hidden chest, then and found the defender is better. Punch them monsters to death. There's the light curtain. It's not the lunar curtain, but it'll do. There's also a hint for this dungeon. The light curtain is protect or reflect. Good, I was thinking I needed one of these. Light curtain. It is reflecting this one, it's the lunar curtain I'm thinking of. Cottage. Tents are all well and good, but I think there's only one boss one or two bosses I might break not doing casting slow on, and one of them is probably going to be Demon Wall. Whichever game I encounter Demon Wall and I still hate it. Hopefully in the after years it did not exist. Black Cow, hood that prevents sleep. Would have been useful a dungeon ago. Yeah, I remember that Demon Wall. In that Demon Wall you had to be like level 18 or something to get past it, and Garuda was 16? That's only if you didn't bring a bow wielder and also you didn't have Vossler. Well, I say always during without Vossler. I can't remember if he's available if you find the second one. The Steel Cave's going to take a bit of time. This is it's not because of the trapdoor fights. It's more the fact that I've got places to loot. All the trap rooms from Final Fantasy II to find. Your inventory is full. And there's no bin option in this one. Interesting. And it's for an explosion anyway. But that's the other reason. It probably was, but I'm used to seeing the bin at the bottom of my screen. Not that it matters. Silent Bell doesn't do anything anyway. It's also the only silent bell. And considering that most of what's in my backpack is treasure chests, they kind of want you to be stocked up at least. Find it more funny that they limited the inventory space on this one. Sorry, we're going to remain true and faithful to the original game. Post another Discord, or am I being dense? Yeah, I forgot. I really need to start asking people about stream cord. You found treasure. You have no room in your pants. You cannot leave a key item behind. You have the silent bell. Ah, the ancient old problem of key items also taking up space in your bag. Here we go. Demon Wall. Scary. Be big. Natural petrification. Still one of the weirdest elements they came up with. It made sense in 3, but not to continue on. Oops, I should have been doing something else. I swear knowing that Bio is an instant cast helps greatly. Yes, Rosa, punch down that wall. Not that I keep forgetting to tell you to do something else. And now Edge is fully dead in gradual petrification. It took 4 hits. There he goes. He actually is a full wall, this sprite. In other versions, he's just like a sprite that moves across the screen, and then you find out that he has nothing attached to it. Just really need HP for this one, and then I can just run out. This way. There's nothing really physically opposing here. I should have made a prediction in the first part of this again. See, well, there's 2 predictions I would love to have made and paid out. One is, would I have Meteo this year? The other would be, would I have Holy this year? Two spells I never have. I'm just going to go straight to the end, so I'm not going to get Porum. Well, you have to get Porum. Oh no, you have to get Porum. You have to do it before the other stuff is accessible, from what I recall. So, if I remember correctly, Porum has the highest Spirit out of the two of them, and Spirit's defining how much they heal, but Rosa has the larger MP pool. There's Mirage finally. I don't actually remember what Kane does in this that forces Cecil to drop the crystal. I'll find out when I play the PC version. Go to Mysidia. Collect whale. And as I found out, sadly to say, because the Quad Zerker option is not available for the current iteration of Fiesta, I will not be participating this year. Got edge falls down in this one. It's too much. It's just Final. It always is at a bad time because I do a Final Fantasy. Well, Sid's dead. I mean, a lot of the grinding I would do off stream, but then the actual Berserker is thinking moments I would stream. Like any progress I could make, I would stream. Anything else is just kind of boring. Alright, I need to turn over all my inventory. Or what I'm not going to use. Not that it matters as much. It's mostly just crap that I have picked up and left in my pocket. because I haven't used them. But the Quad Zerka run was always meant to be my sort of send-off. It's the most boring, but it's the hardest challenge for Fiesta, so I shall wait another year. It's just in a really bad spot. Like, if it was later on in the year, I might consider it, but because I have this and fun and well, the problem is, after making my own challenge to make Final Fantasy V more interesting per run, 4-Job Fiesta just feels kind of lacking in comparison. What was it doing? Rat Tail. End of the Rat Tail already. Now I've got to find... Oh, yeah, found it this time. I mean, the only way that I could do something a bit more funny would be to see if I could get... just depending on the level of math required to make Berserkers be able to pass certain situations. And even then, if I have... By the time... by the time you get your 4 jobs, everything is mathematically calculated anyway. It's kind of dull. When I demoed the other way that I play Final Fantasy V, getting like weird combinations like Time Knight would be more silly and more funny, but not what people want to see. If something doesn't hold... If I've done something too much that doesn't hold my interest for purely nostalgia's sake, I ain't gonna want to do it. I can't remember if I get Excalibur before the Giant of Babel or no. Okay, it must be after Giant of Babel, so I can get in before. That's the reason I play Final Fantasy IV every year. It's purely for nostalgia. Until I run out of versions, and then I'm fucked. Because I'm not going to want to do free Enterprise every year. Not when I've got so many other games I could be playing. I'm sure after the next couple of years I will have to think of something. Yeah, but then that leads to another problem. FFA is also boring, so... Same thing, it's just basically a quad circuit run. It's math. And by the time you get Ragnarok, it's over anyway. You just have to equip no encounters from Diablos, and then roam around islands closest to heavens and hell. That is dull. Oh, it's a Kafka. I'll go get my old man, and then see if I can get the Excalibur before Giant of Babel. If not, it's going to be one that I'm going to have to pick up afterwards. Boom. Let us depart. Can't do that farther yet, so straight to Crystal Tower. Where is the quickest way into the Lunar Ruins? Oh, parasites. It's not good. Especially considering that's happened. Okay. I can't escape anyway because it's so much from the box encounter. When did I last save? That's the first game over. I don't think it mattered about the free in. I was dead as soon as I was ambushed. I don't save often. Unless it's Battle Network. I can, like, mostly skip a lot of this. So, yeah, why do you say more often? Because I know the game well enough to only be surprised by something that I don't foresee. And that random encounter is not an ambush most of the time. No, this is post-war. I think it's post-wall anyway. No, it's not. It is pre-wall. Speed through that, there we go. I thought I saved after the wall, never mind. We'll take most of the time up to get past again. Through. Oh, this is before door. Yeah, we're having to make up a little bit of lost time. I forgot the last time I saved, got ambushed by a box which normally doesn't ambush me, and I died. Whoops. And that was, what, yeah, this is the first game over. I can't say anything more than that. Things happen. Yeah, I killed the wall, went to the moon, got ambushed by a monster in a box that doesn't normally ambush me. And boy did it make it aware that it was not going to tolerate my shit. Also, I've got to point out, compared to the two other versions of this I've already done runs for, I'm still chronically underleveled. I will have done many other things at this point. But I'm skipping Sylph Cave again. But normally I will do Sylph Cave. Only for the extra experience. There goes the wall again, before it even got close to being on the screen. prove how easy the wall is. No, you can't tell me what to do. I will save when I feel like it. We should probably be on the surface of the moon this time. What? Don't... Okay. Don't save. Yeah, well, I'll just turn off the stream now and go away. Bye. You lot still watching? Alright, fine. I'll behave. I will save on the surface of the moon. But we will... No, I'm genuinely asking, are you lot still watching? Oh god, the rat's tail and the adamantite again. Yeah, the end of Ghost of Sparta is tomorrow. Well, this is damn well better be. I've given myself a couple of options should I succeed. Also, later versions demand that you use the Falcon to go back into the underworld, not the Enterprise. Well, some versions do. is Troya. Just about able to remember some of the map now, because I've had to fly around it so often. Done. Time to go to Moon. Oh shit. Nope, right, Moon! Wrong place. Set down there. No, don't get the controls again. For fuck's sake. Why do the confirm and the run buttons have to be on the same configuration? Double self-position, because I think this chest is not meant to ambush me, but if it does, it means I can change things around quickly. Yeah, it's not meant to ambush me. It just happened that I was unlucky that time. No, I'm actually lucky this I've actually got the normal encounter. There's a golden apple. What happened last time was that I opened the chest and I got ambushed. There's nothing I could do about it. And then I just got pounded into mulch, because you can't run from that battle. Mostly because, as proven, my memory is still very good on this game. Like, the amount that an ambush can happen in that chest is probably about 5%. It's not high. Even if I had rested, it wouldn't matter, because they were doing enough damage to basically render any resting pointless. It's like lecturing Jenny about BC, you don't do it to me. I've played this game often enough to be able to quote most of the statistics. Fucking comet in a box. Pretty certain someone tried to backseat me on these to the painful, and apart from losing where I was going every so often, I managed to do most of it. I think only the resort island I needed help with, because I'd never seen it. Also, Last Rider wasn't available. Also, that's getting a re-release in 12 days. And I get the definitive edition. Which means I could go and comb over it again. Right, Beard has joined us. Why is it re-released? No idea. I literally saw a trailer this morning with one of the characters squatting in a bush, taking a shit. And I was like, okay then. For Sawyer. One character that stays pretty much the same. He gains no MP growth, he gains no stats, he is plot character. Other than to be part of the plot, he is not useful. After years makes this problematic because you have to spend more time with him. Which is unfortunate because he is the Sage character. He's meant to be extremely powerful, and yet he is not. Here comes the Giant of Babel. Somehow just falls from the sky? Ah, here's Yang. Wait, I haven't hit him with a frying pan yet. Nope, can't get the Excalibur before Giant Babel, but here's the best song in the game. That's it, we're now on our own. I have to finish this dungeon before I can get Excalibur. Alright, yeah, Edge is kind of sitting duck in this one. Where is Quake? It is. Can I get Edge back up before Leviathan comes out? I think unless a unit is specifically off the ground, Quake is a very powerful spell in this one compared to every other iteration, which is kind of shit. I think I'm still using equipment that is way out of date. But Quake in 6, I think you can reflect with... You can actually reflect. So therefore, unlike Final Fantasy IV's inversion, it is not as good. I don't know. My level of giving a toss about Final Fantasy VI is small. Game I acknowledge exists, and that's it. I am basically preaching the most sacrilegious thing about Final Fantasy VI is telling people it's not worth it. Oh, but they're actually giving me the long version. For some reason. New Centurion. It's not answered. Oh, gradually becoming HP. It's not the one I think it is. Used to bless from after years, which would restore MP as well. There's Siren. Such a strange item, Siren. On its own, not particularly worth it. For doing farming of the pink tail, absolutely fantastic. Just gonna have to go and refill my water bottle in a minute as well. Search, I just sat there. Alright. Let's just blow him up. You know, because I can. Was that overkill? No. It was perfectly adequate kill. Oh god, run. That's because they can kill most of my characters in one hit. It's only me to your reload. Hey Audrey, how's it going? I blew my load so early that I have to do it again. Which is why Final Fantasy IX has 2 meteor spells. I find incredibly funny. Do you want normal meteor, which may fizzle out, or do you want Doomsday, which may kill you, unless you equip shadow resistance? Paralysis, good affliction. I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to quickly refill my water bottle and take the opportunity to use the loo. I ain't going to run out. Fuck Twitch. You can all listen to this fantastic music. babble passage. I think I've got much left of this dungeon. Monster in the box. Optic blaster. Rush. Glass. Well, whatever it is, let's cast Reflect on Edge. If it's picking targets, it may as well have the ability to eat its own shit. Which misses. Oh, you're just going to use Atomic... Oh, Atomic Blast is just self-destruct. Didn't have enough HP left to be worth it. Oh, hey, Armored Construct. I'm leaving. I hate Armored Construct enemies. Use magic on them, they self-destruct. I find myself in a lot of situations like this for some reason. Alright, okay. I know what's next. This is going to sort of make and break how low a level I am. The next encounter. They have returned. I shouldn't use a cottage. And everyone shows their true forms except Scarmiglione, who's still in his hood. Time we shall prevail. 4 fiends we start with Scarmiglione. And here's Holy kind of sat randomly in Sawyer's list of stuff. You just cast Meteor and sit there. Have fun. They are hitting quite hard. Meteor doesn't matter. No, Meteor doesn't even matter if it's Barbarecia, because she doesn't need to be hit with Cane all the time. She's in permanent hiding behind the hair. Here comes a rock. We should be on to phase 2. Like, the only time I sort of have to change tack is when Rubicante shows up. Oh no, they're healed by Meteor. Oh shit, wrong way around. Meteor actually had an element. one of the few things about the data I always forget. I think Meteor's elementless. It's not. It has an elemental, which is odd. Edge, Rush. Flare is fine. I think I've changed course twice. Once is with Cagnazzo, the other is with Rubicanto, so I have to just use the appropriate element. Here's Rubicante, right on time. But he is in continuous sexy leg pose. Behold, the sexiest of legs. Well, here's Faraga. Inferno. He is not holding back. I think Rubicante is like one of the quickest phases to go through. It's because of how easy it is to expose his elemental weakness. I need for Sawyer to use a dry ether because I need him to have enough for holy. I think we should be getting close to Barbadasia's phase. Curious by something. I wonder what happens if I cast Osmos on this elemental art fiend. Speaking of which, here's Cagnazzo. Now I shall finally cast slow, because Cagnazzo is probably the hardest of the bunch. His Blizzaga weakness has been taken away. Here's Wonderwall. No, Cagnazzo. The middle two, if it's in the order I think it is, like, the middle part of this fight just disappears. There we go, here's Barbadacia. And because they've changed the way that Barbadacia works, because you don't have Kane, she is weak to Holy. And I only have one source of holy, so what do I? Let's see, do I have Yoichi arrows? I do. Let's fire them. Osmos does work. Okay. That is one that I wasn't entirely certain if it would. Asura should be useful here. Asura's boon. Faces it, please, the lady. Damn it. The lady would have been most useful. Just because she's going to keep casting Maelstrom for the minute. What makes Barbara Sia probably the most vicious of the bunch. Come on, lady. Oh, no, that's raise. On all. Would have been helpful about 2 minutes ago. Here's Cecil. This has kind of gone to pot very quickly. Mostly because of Maelstrom. Maelstrom is the ability that I'm struggling with most here. Like, I could protect Edge, sort of, but I really need someone else up. Yeah, I've got all razors, that's good. The bearded man is now up again. Not a pile of puddle of beard. God damn it. What a waste. I'm relying very heavily on RNG to do an RNG fight. Okay, that's the one I wanted right at the start. Not that it matters, she's just going to cast Maelstrom and get rid of it again. Or I could just kill her. And they die in the order in which they are summoned. Crap. I get... Just need to get back to the save point. There's 2 bosses. The Elemental Archfiend was only 1. Just want to run to the CPU. I have to do most of my grinding on the moon anyway. Well, not grinding, just general battling. I'm going to do this one. What equipment is Cecil wearing? Oh, basically a hodgepodge of nothing. Very elementally focused and sod all else. CPU. The only problem is I can't remember what the attack node does. Alright, you've made the point for me here, game. No, attack node's kind of pathetic, that's fine. No, I know what will happen if I try. This is mostly an Edge and Cecil fight. For Sawyer and Rydia, and to a certain extent Rose, will become very, very obsolete after a while. Like, their job at this point is to keep Edge and Cecil alive. The main CPU will always cast Reflect on itself, which negates any possibility of using magic, because any magic you use at that point will kill the attack node and then 2 of your party members. I mean, I can whip it. I'm wondering how quickly it'll put Reflect back on. Not in this version, Dispel can be reflected. Whoops. I'd have to use staff or something to remove it. Which one's Aura Staff? Yeah, this is... I think this is what Fasora's staff is meant to be for. Yeah, it's not. Okay, never mind. Whoops! Kinesis staff, yeah, probably. And I obviously don't have it. Nor do I care. Like, I use staff stuff every so often in this game, but it's never really worth it, in my opinion. The only one that I would use the most would be... probably Sage Staff, because it has Revive. Because I'm gonna say that Waterfall Cave is where I mostly use the Ice Rod. Just as free magic damage for Rydia, because she doesn't have much MP at that point. No, that's the reason why they give you that advice before you start. There we go, it's gone. I think it's just the DS version, it's a bit more tricky, but I could be mistaken. I think the DS version is probably the easiest boss, because it's the same thing. And it shows how much I have to keep, like, 4 different versions in my head. Every version is sadly different, with the different fixes and modifications and statuses they afflict. I'm not surprised. Beardman is meant to be powerful, but Edge is also probably the hardest hitting that you can have at that point. And it shows, like, that speed run that you quoted at me was probably one of the other ones. You know this old guy? Is he your uncle? The monkey's his uncle? I think the more... I'm guessing that the same way that they controlled Cain is the same way they controlled Golbez. Hatred, jealousy, anger, that sort of thing. I think I've tried to replicate a glitch that's in the PS1 version on every other version, which is teleporting out the final dungeon after reclaiming the Ragnarok. It will go back to its pedestal. That was in the PS1 version. But I've never seen it in any other one. But then, as I found out playing games, a lot of the time, some bugs I find by complete coincidence. most... Oh, there we go, smooch. What's the other one? There's one that... There's like speedruns and stuff for Superman 64. Oh. You may now change members at the Hall of Prayer in Mysidia. I was thinking of something I've completely forgotten. I think that works best. And time to leave. So let's have a look at the Hall of Prayer, because the one thing I've never done with Final Fantasy IV, because it was only in the GBA and the PSP version, is being able to swap and exchange party members. This is because I never played the GBA version, because it ran like trash, and I only played the PSP version, but I didn't care. I always felt that the final battle had to be done with the ones that were given to me because I'm a traditionalist. And I even did this with the After Years. I beat the game with Cecil, Kane, Rosa, Rydia, and Edge, which is not the most optimal party for doing that battle, I would state that now. I think, who's usually recommended? Theodore. Theodore, Porum. That's the only two I can remember off the top of my head. But the other thing that I'm thinking of is, have they been scaled in level-wise? Ah, they're here. Let's have a look. Oh, no, they have. Okay. Oh, even Edward. There's just one thing here. And it's one thing that's why I guess the bonus dungeon makes up for this. There's not enough equipment for anyone other than the 5 characters on the left. Like, Yang gains no claws, Cid is still using a mithril hammer, Edward has no bow, has the Lemire harp. Porum's the only one you could sort of get away with, but I don't want to. And I would have to do those bonus dungeons. Oh, hello. Okay. This is something I've never seen. But first, we have an urgent mission to accomplish. As long as I can find where this island is. No, actually, I've got one more thing to pick up first. There we are. Give me your weapon, sir. There's the Excalibur. Which, apart from dropping defense a little bit, is really good. Also, Kane for some reason has stolen Odin's spear. A regaining of the self. There's a vendor here. Oh yeah, you can buy as many shurikens as you want. And Yuichi arrows. There we have it. That's the exact timing for Excalibur. Where did I leave the Lunar Whale? Where have I left Aquaman's Pride and Joy parked? Yeah, they've been on, and then they've turned themselves off, so that's it. I don't know why they keep doing that, it's just annoying me at this point. But every single time I fix them, and then they just break again. I'm having to do it with every stream, so I'm debating what to do on that one. Okay, I should probably take those arrows off. Just while I'm dealing with the small fry. Oh no, it goes straight to the top. I'm wondering what this place is. But most of the enemies are stuff I've met before. I think the bonus gear... Oh. I thought the bonus gearing dungeon was on the moon, but I must be mistaken. No, this is not the moon. This is Mount Ordeals. Alright, need to cast float then. Yeah, a white mage came in and said there's something weird happening at Mount Ordeals. And then I came here to have a look at it. But so far this is enemies I'd find at Eblin. Although so far all the treasures I'm finding have been underwhelming, to say the least. Oh, there's a different enemy, Evil Dreamer. Oh yay, a normal potion. Great. The problem is, even with the auto battle on, these battles are pretty monotone in terms of enemy quality. Yeah, this doesn't look particularly interesting to me. But I can't teleport out. Great. Can I at least warp in here? No. It feels very, I'm gonna say it, just like the the GBA stuff that they put in for all the advanced versions, it feels very haphazardly put together. And the other thing is, it's a maze, which means that I don't know the way I came in. Especially when I keep eating arachnos, which do the most damage to me. You know what, fuck that. They don't exist in this version. He's got back. Stuff from the Fey Marsh is in there. No. This is one of the things that turns me off Final Fantasy III was its insistence on having like weird obfuscated routes. Well, I think I found the bottom floor anyway. Somehow. Yeah, this is not worth it. Well, what's this? Yeah, Black Mage. That's a hammer, claw. Yeah. No, this isn't. This adds nothing. And just seems more trouble than it's worth. In fact, both trials feel like more trouble than they're worth. No, I still need some equipment before I can do Lair of the Father. So let's find the humming ways, shall we? Which one of you has the actual store? There he is. You can just call Fat Chocobo whenever you wish. Elixirs 10 grand, 100,000 gil. Yeah, always useful. I now have 101 cottages. Is that what they did in this version? They allow you to buy more than 99, but what's the point? It just makes two separate piles. Yeah, I think this year is just going to be another vanilla run of FF4. I've got to do tail hunting next year anyway. Because next year will be the DS version, which is... I kind of need to actually get the tails for the armors, because they are surprisingly useful. I think the last 2 years I've done as much content as has been available. Not just pure story mode. Which is the only... Yes, it is. The only thing that the PC version removes is the little white cube summon. Yes, he is legitimately a small little cube person. Which you can draw on his face, and you can do little mini-games with him. And it, yeah, white. That's the only thing that's been removed, because you can't do that on PC. Because it was touchscreen controlled. I will do one more battle, which will be the Masamune. I think it's the first one I can find. Oh, Dark Sage on its own. Monster in a box. Is it a behemoth? It's 2 armored fiends. I think there's only like not too much more to do. There's It's the legendary weapons, there's Odin, there's Bahamut, and then that's it. If I'm not doing the pink tail grinding. Yep. Self-destruct. Can't use magic. Another black garb and a cottage. I'm starting to get Edge's ultimate equipment, which is not very much better than his normal equipment. Well, there's Moon Maiden. The ultimate countering machine. And Edge is on the floor. The natural state of Edge. Gonna risk it, see if I can kill them before they actually do anything. There's one. Sage's Staff. And I'm sort of still vulnerable until I pick up the dragon armor. The Genji armor has no magical defense, none at all. And everything around here usually uses elements. And Rydia's only just learned Faraga. This shows how underleveled I am. I'm able to get this far, and Rydia still hasn't learned all of her basic core magic. No, I'm gonna leave. I hate fighting armoured fiends without any decent weapons. Oh, there's a bone dragon. taking more damage than he is? Oh shit! I have too many items, I can't pick up any more. Right, let's get rid of the bomb core. Oh, I forgot to sell that one this time, I can go in the bin. This man, I bring death. White dragon. As opposed to a blue one. And here's the fight that does this. Every counterattack is slow. So we shall return in kind. And then if you use magic, it casts Earthquake. And my whole party has now been slowed. Let's cast Float before I think about casting Bio. All these battles have some sort of counter. Just have to figure out what they are. And that's why you need Quake for most of this dungeon. That's us done. Got the Murasame. Known as the best katana. And that's the alternate pathway. So now I can leave. Use the healing stations in here. Save. And then, like I thought it would be, maybe 1.5 streams more, and I should be ready to take on Zeramus. I've covered more ground than I anticipated today, so I'm happy about that. Oh god, I've got 3 people. I've got Dark Slash, I've got Mega G Wolf, and I've got Deviant Nails, Devi. So I've got Body Art, Diablo 4, or We Love Katamari reroll. But first, I will take this down. It's not coming through that. Which is capturing this thing? Something is capturing this. Something extra. Oh. You have pickle. Put up to a poll then. There we go. For deciding your fate, chat. Let me find out. Our world is ending. Oh, it's a visual novel. Okay, just root around in Discord. I got no one else in Discords either. That's really disturbing. Don't really care. Well, I'll send you over. It's not something that I particularly have it in mind. Oops, there you go. So tomorrow we should be wrapping up God of War. Goes to Sparta. It'll probably be over soonish. There's not too much left to go. And then we'll have all the weird stuff for Friday to Sunday. So off you go. Have fun. That's for me. I am wandering off. Don't really care at the end of it. Right, let me just close PPS, this nonsense, and then I'm off. Bye-bye.
Well done. I need to shave. Great clip. That's my Fiesta run from last year. Ah, cute. Final Fantasy V PR crashed. Oh no. But yeah, this game is called Our World Is Ended. I don't know much about what the game is about so far, but we work in a game dev company, and we're working on making an augmented reality video game. We're going to be calling the game World End Heaven. That's what they've called the game. I didn't name it. It's just part of the story. And at the moment